everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kat and I have 3 cats here. As you can see, I have Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and there's Diesel laying on the ground. I'm going to do a St. Patrick's Day episode here with you, and we're going to do a little bit of Irish cooking and go over some Irish music that I like. And then also, yes, I have this possum now that I guess lives near the backyard, and every day or every other day he'll go up in a tree and come down, and he'll come in the yard sometimes, and then Diesel will run him off into the neighbor's yard. As you can see, he did that earlier, and that's why he's coming down the neighbor's tree. But first thing we're gonna do is have some coffee.
Alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the man of the city. She is a purple 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she?
Here's the last of my yard flowers here as they're slowly starting to wilt away. And I got this cup here from one of my friends. She gave it to me, and as you can tell, we are in Tennessee, and of course we love everything Dolly around here. Just finishing up a little breakfast here, and of course you can't be in the South without having biscuits, of course. And also I have a birthday that I'm going to for my mother-in-law, so got a little balloon and candles, and we'll have a little cake later. And I thought I would just get out and just kind of do a little nature walking around and just kind of see what's blooming since it is springtime. So I'm just going to kind of take you around with me for a minute before we start cooking. I found this most random tulip row just in the middle of a median out in the middle of the road. It is the most beautiful row of tulips I've ever seen here locally, and like I said, it was too pretty not to stop and just take a picture, but it is just was in the most random spot. So anyways, here it is. Enjoy. Just gonna go ahead and get this cooking thing started, and let's go ahead and light the confectionery soap company candle. And it's banana, and yes, banana has nothing to do with St. Patty's Day, but I just like the smell of it. And I got some tunes playing. And if you ever go to Pensacola or Destin, they have this Irish pub called McGuires, and I got the CD there in their gift shop because if you ever go, they play a lot of fun Irish tunes, and they have this one song that is very popular, and I'll play it here for you in a little bit, so I'm not going to spoil it.
If you're Irish, come into McGuires, there's a welcome.
Try not to dance when there's an Irish tune on, I dare you. Even if you're not drinking, see if you can make yourself not move. Okay, so we're gonna start this cooking off with the classic corned beef and cabbage, and I took a huge pot and filled it halfway up with water, and I've got a packet of corned beef, and there's also a pack of spice right there. Be careful and don't do what I did in the years past where you've put the corned beef in there and accidentally put the spice pack in the plastic in the water. So just be mindful that it is back there hiding behind the corned beef.
They swing their hips for the row and the bow, and we're bound for California.
Once you remove your corned beef, just go ahead and put it into the water just as it is, and open up your spice pouch and put it over the top, and you want to put a lid on it and bring it up to a boil, and then you're going to set it on low, and it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours just for the meat by itself. Okay, so I got a couple extra things I'm going to cook in here as well as the cabbage. I've got some carrots, and I've got some little fingerling potatoes. I'm going to add the potatoes in about 1.5 hours after I started cooking the meat, and then I'm going to put the carrots in roughly about 45 minutes after I put in the potatoes, just so they don't overcook. And then I got this mushy piece of cabbage here, and I'm going to trim this down, and I'm going to cut it into smaller sections, and I'll usually end up putting the cabbage about 30 minutes before the meat is going to be finished, so that way it doesn't overcook. It doesn't take very long to wilt the cabbage, so you don't have to have longer than 30 minutes for it. Serve it up with vinegar and enjoy.
At the table not clapping. You get up and kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. Kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. Kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. You kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. Kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. The moose, the moose, the moose. Kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. Kiss the moose, kiss the moose, kiss the moose. Let's hear for a moose kisser!
Okay, let's just go ahead and jump into this hair thing tonight. I'm just going to make a very loose and whimsical hairstyle for this evening. Something you can braid and put clover or flowers in it and just kind of just not have a fussy hairstyle, just something fun for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm just going to go ahead first and start to brush everything out and smooth out all the tangles. And of course, we can't have a hairstyle without our pot to piss in from McGuires, and also my trusty comb here that I've been using, and clearly I never clean out either. So all I'm doing is taking sections out of my hair and I'm just going to braid them, and I'm not going to braid them too tight. I'm just going to braid them nice and loose. And then after I braid each little section, and I'm not braiding a whole lot of sections, just a few in the front, and then I'm going to pin them to the back is all. And then you can add in all your favorite clovers and things. I don't really wear flowers and clovers and such in my hair, but you can add it in, and it's something that is fun and festive for St. Patty's Day. Let's go through a couple little Irish proverbs here while we're doing hair. An Irishman is never drunk as long as he can hold on to one blade of grass and not fall off the face of the earth. God invented whiskey so the Irish wouldn't take over the world. So far, so good. I'm Irish, therefore I don't tan. I burn, peel, and repeat. There's a fire in an Irish woman. If loved correctly, she'll warm your home. If abused, she'll burn it down. Okay, I get it. Too much Irish fun. This last one isn't quite a proverb, it's more of a joke. So a drunk goes to court. The judge says, "You've been brought here for drinking." The drunk says, "Great, let's get started." Okay, I'm putting the finishing touches here on the hair, and as you can see in the back, it's quite messy looking, but you can put flowers and all different kinds of clover in where those pins were, and that'll kind of hide some of the mess, but it'll also add to the whimsical look that I'm trying to go for here. And then I'm just going to add a couple of paler lipstick colors, and that way it doesn't overshadow what we've done with the hair. I've never personally myself gotten a chance to go to Ireland, but if I do, I definitely would make a trek to the Guinness Brewery and try some fresh Guinness beer that didn't cross the pond in order for me to drink it over here. And then also checking out all the Irish pubs and all the different sites and the food. I would just absolutely love checking out Ireland. I think it would be a good time, but for now I'm just gonna have to try the pubs here in the United States that are closest to Irish theme that I possibly can find. So the soundtrack for the weekend will obviously be a little Flogging Molly. One of my favorite albums is the Drunken Lullabies album as well, and of course Dropkick Murphys will be played a lot. And then I just picked this up, and it just oddly came in time for St. Patrick's Day, and it's got a lot of green on it, and it's nice and furry, so it kind of is just gonna have to go along with the weekend. And also it has what looks to be a moose, even though it's possibly a deer, not necessarily a moose, but we're about all things moose, so there you go. We're just gonna have to wear it and add it along to the outfit for the weekend. I'll be sure to link this down below, as well as some of my favorite Irish tunes that will keep your St. Patty's Day spirited. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And until next time, and until then, just enjoy your normal average day.